Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sebab set macam biasa kita share dulu. Baru sampai, selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Baru sahaja bermula. Saya nak kena share dulu lah. Kita nak kena share dulu lah yuk. Salah. Live now. Baru sampai, selamat datang. Welcome to the stream.
Halo bosku, adakah?
Ada sayang ayah.
Ya. Sambung. Kita nak bagi naik Division 3 dulu. Untuk yang AI ni. Sebab dia lama lagi, so kita bagi naik Division 3 dulu. Let's go. Imichi. Skirt. Nak tahu Rashford guys. Rashford ni ada sesuatu yang kita boleh utilize. Apa? Tak tahu, nak tengok. Aduh, sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and share. Dia juga live di YT. Boleh pergi cari saya juga di YT dengan nama yang sama, YNZM. Kita tengah live serentak juga ni. Dah singgah tu, jangan lupa untuk subscribe kan. Tak detect controller saja ni duk. Pot jauh lah pot. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Selamat datang. Tap screen dulu guys. Ui, kena. Baik. The blink of the eyes. Kita warm up jap. Kita push division AI. Kita nak naikkan dulu ke division 3. Sekejap lagi baru kita push division dengan orang. Kita open friendly guys siapa-siapa yang nak friendly boleh check out bio. Yang nak friendly tu boleh check out bio kita guys. Kalau ada kan. Kalau ada apa benda teman. Allah. Kau tak jaga dah, mesti fall.
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Dan scoop. Kita nak kena cari dua. Ui, kena. Ui, nasib baik. 23 poin. Sekarang kita ada 15. Kita ada 15 poin. Oh, apa benda siap cek. Allah, dia Peru. Naimah. Nagato. Oi. Baru sampai, selamat datang guys. Selamat datang. Welcome to the stream. Allah. Ui, apa cuy. Allah, nasib baik. Saya Lewandowski. Hidup Robert Lewandowski. Kita tengah try Rashford ni guys. Rashford new generation tiba. Ya Allah, Del Piero. Benda tu. Allah. Bola fumble lah. Nice. Oi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Pot. Bola tak ke Rashford lah. Hilang.
And he's taking no chances there.
Banyak.
Closing in on
Allah.
goal.
Rudi kacau lah Rudi.
Slick, the speed is
Pak Rudi,
slippery.
Pak Haji
The defence,
Rudi
though, able to
kacau
hold on this
lah.
time.
iPod.
And here's
iPod.
Rashford. Zanetti has it out wide and in space.
IPod.
Climbs up big.
Ui.
No, he
Rashford
couldn't get
tu.
the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move.
Rashford
and
baru
there
duk,
were
Rashford baru.
several options in the box to
Tengok
pick
start
out.
macam sedap. Sebab tu kita nak try Rashford ni. Walau first game
We're
hat-trick,
seeing
man.
some really good pressure being
Hari
applied
ni
here,
belum
Peter,
gila,
particularly from those
Oh,
guys
sampai
up
selamat guys.
front.
Welcome to the stream by
Just
the way.
I suppose Jim denies the others time and space.
What a ball.
No mistake.
Rashford is here guys. Rashford is
There's
here.
the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the
So that's two now
stream.
without reply.
The
Yeah,
turning of
yeah,
the
out.
screw comes to mind,
Aku lupa
Peter.
bola tu.
They've got them where they want them.
That's a good ball out
Push
wide.
Rashford.
Kaka.
Ui,
Kehrer
Air.
is there,
Air
and
ke
he
tak
can get
air?
that clear.
Hilir tak hilir mat?
Kimmich.
Kimi ke? Sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream.
It's Neymar.
Yang nak friendly boleh check up bio guys Yang nak friendly tu boleh check up bio.
Now it's Neymar.
Yang nak friendly boleh satu donat ataupun check up bio guys. Ui, yes.
That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Full lah bateri controller saya ni. Kenapa saya masih nge-charge? My ball. Tak challenge. Tak dapat lah bola tu.
Neymar.
Naimah.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Allah. Barakallah. Alamak.
Can he get it? He's
Oi,
had it!
terlepas pula
It's a goal.
dah.
Back within one. They have them in their
Tak
sights
juga
again.
di sebiji. Tak fokus.
Yes, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Mistakes and
This is threatening to become a really good game.
passing tak pergi ni
Well, it's
man.
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well
Baik,
be
balik.
rewarded with an equaliser.
Zanetti,
Laju sangat lah Janet.
and it's Messi. Neither of these two
Oi,
want to
terdapat.
come off second best.
Mula tiga orang.
Rashford.
Allah Rashford.
It's a pretty loose
Pot,
pass.
buat apa pot?
Kehrer.
Ni macam-macam pot.
Half time coming up, and little doubt
Time
as to
coming
which
up.
of the two sides is the happier.
Biasa.
Defending there, they've
Biasa.
slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Allah.
And it's Nedved.
Bola tu mati kat situ lah pula.
Now it's Nedved.
Oh, yo.
And a terrific
Betul
save
lah.
from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
Ay
that.
ball.
Nedved.
Tak sampai mat.
Now it's Messi.
Dua satu ni tak menjamin ni.
Whistle's gone, that's a
Apa yang
foul.
fallnya rap? Sampai selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Tap screen dulu guys. Tadi nak tap screen ke? Like kita tak bergerak ni duk. Allah. Dia main set play pula kat situ. Oh, dia macam
And claimed it back swiftly.
tak dapat.
Lovely ball and a
Shot.
real chance now.
Shot rap.
Finish! And he's straight offside.
And he stayed offside. Siap. Jual. Tak dapat dia masalahnya.
The final seconds now.
Apa kita tak dominate kat tengah ni?
Nedved. Zanetti. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot.
Ui, masuk.
It's in.
Takkan tak masuk kan?
his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Scoop. Pavel Nedved.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh,
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half.
But-
It is 3-1,
bantu dulu.
and the game has already resumed
Allah.
here.
Tak celui.
Change to either side during the break.
Tak celui, Mat.
Oh, easy pickings there. Davids.
Oish.
Davids.
Bola ujung-ujung kaki je ni.
Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Del Piero.
Betul.
Del Piero! Nicely spread.
Dapat.
They need to
Tak
play this
dapat.
quicker in
Nipu.
transitions like this.
Nipu siap.
Kimmich looking here to chip it through.
Well,
Chip
it's
it
a move
through.
of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Davids. Kaka. The pressing's
Allah.
intense and it's paid off. Oh,
Kena
nicely
sandwich kat
intercepted.
situ.
Nedved. Kaka. And Del Piero.
Uish, ke sana bolanya.
Lam. Cross flung in, big header.
Ay.
That was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich.
Baru sampai, selamat datang guys. Ini Allah.
And Kunde.
Julius Koundé. Dapat.
Kera.
Pot. Edan pot. Edan lah pot.
Danger here.
Alamak
Spread neatly.
pot.
Now that's well seen
Dia tak
too.
lari pula dah. Oh. Dia pot.
Rudiger.
Okey, pot.
That a foul?
Alah.
Yes, the referee's given it.
Dia jatuh sendiri kot ref. Kenapa macam gitu ni? Baru sampai selamat datang guys. My ball.
Rashford
Offside
finds
dah.
himself offside.
Offside dah des. Apa? Oh. Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one, surely, and the shot.
Let's go.
And it's there. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they were
Terus sampai
made to
selamat datang guys.
pay
Welcome
for
to
not
this
moving
stream.
the
Don't
ball
forget to
smartly
follow,
enough
like and
through
share.
a very strong
Kita
pressing wave.
juga siaran di YT guys. Bila pergi Wusha kita di YT, jangan lupa untuk support juga.
It's starting to look like a dog
Subscribe lah,
now.
subscribe supaya tidak apa
Oh, and he's through
can
the
do this spot.
middle.
Allah ref,
I think
apa
that's
yang
offside. Yes, it is.
offsetnya? Uish, dengan tiba-tiba offset tu. Dengan secara tiba-tiba offside. My ball. Tak dapat.
And they've got a throw.
And they got a throw.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And
Ui, dia
cuts
boleh
out the
potong kot tu.
supply.
Ajar. House ref.
That's
Damn.
a throw.
Okay.
They're trying everything to subdue him
Alamak,
here.
silap lah.
Yeah, it very
Kenapa dia
much
pergi main
looks
dengan
like
Rashford?
this defence
Mainlah dengan
has learned from its errors now.
LPRO. Ush.
Kimmich
Evergenet.
just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against
Oi.
a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Del Piero. And Del Piero!
Alah. Buat apa
Well,
jadi
that
gitu?
is remarkable.
Well, the most
And
exciting sight
that's
on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that
remarkable.
defence. Brilliant.
Number 20, Rashford. Coming on the field is
Coming up the field.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Karl-Heinz
Neymar.
Rummenigge.
Engages and
Rumi masuk,
forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. That's Nedved.
Oish. Kau dah nampak dari dekat situ kau pergi passing, Mat. Nice. Nice lah.
Oh, this looks sharp. No,
Keras
he's
sikit.
not getting
Bagi
past him
muka.
there.
Pantai sekali
Closing
semua.
in on the last quarter of an hour. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Kaka!
Let's go.
And he hits the net.
Kakak.
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Menon.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Ke.
The fullback is in acres of space here. He is through here. Great chance. It's there. And
Majlis
felt
pembantaian
here, not one side.
dimulakan.
So much
Tengok.
better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
78 minutes.
I feel humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not
Oi.
yet be done.
Sikit tak relax. Sikit paling tak relax.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to
Dio
do
tu.
and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's been intercepted.
That's
Ai,
great
boleh pula
positioning.
sangkut-sangkut
So
kat
good
situ.
from him.
Lewandowski,
Ush, tak dapat.
and they can counter here. Oh, good
Yo.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And
Well
here's
played, well
Lewandowski.
stopped.
Now it's
Oi.
Neymar.
Well,
Kaka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but
Ush, tak
the
dapat.
execution was lacking. And here's Messi. He's
it's
found a way
masih.
through.
Allah.
Real
Duk saya
chance.
keeper.
Zanetti gets it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely
Tu
done.
jauhnya. Oi, tak nak terjun tak dah.
Rummenigge.
Oh ya Allah. Dia boleh pula patah balik kat situ.
Pass is just off target.
Tiba-tiba dia punya attacking ni macam oi.
Glorious! That is
Masuk.
a
Modric masuk-masuk
special
skor
one.
tu.
A finish right from the top draw.
Masuk-masuk dia skor,
Look, there
guys.
just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Luka Modric.
Luka
Have a
Modric.
goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
22.
Played back in. Might be danger
Allah.
here.
Replace him is
Lambat.
number 5, Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Substitutions taking place. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
6 added minutes.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Driving forward. Oh, no, that was never
Aku
going to make it.
mat. Shh.
Neymar powering forward here,
Powering forward here.
and we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Sampai selamat datang. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and
He
share.
knows he set his attack up perfectly,
Danny,
and the players
Danny,
carried out his
Danny,
instructions
Danny.
to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello everybody, and a quick
And with that, it's
announcement
time for me
now.
to
We
thank
would
Jim
like to
Beglin
ask you all to
and to
kindly
wish
stay
you
seated
a very
during
good
the
evening.
match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. Yo, 18. Lagi 2 game. 2 game naik Division 3. Tuat. Aduh. 4-2 kan.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our
buat apa,
ears,
mate?
proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And there's Kaká!
Ui,
Mighty close.
Kaká.
Nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Nacho.
Kaká, undoubtedly the centre of attention today.
Alah ref.
Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Palmeiras.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy
Ya Allah,
has
dia tak
set
nak
the level.
passing bola tu.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Del Piero, and here's Rashford.
Set kalau.
Gives it back.
Just too much
Allah.
pressure. Had to go that way.
Dia
Just
pergi ke
eases him off the ball.
King. Sebab datang King.
Nedved. And it's Chiellini.
Chiellini.
And here's Del Piero.
Allah,
Now, who's
panjang
gonna be first to
betul
this?
lah kaki Mamat ni.
And here's Rashford. It's Rashford.
Rashid putu. Sangkut pula. You untuk lagnya.
It's been a pretty high octane start, at least from
Allah.
one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kaká.
Kaká!
Yes sir.
They've scored! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty
Focus to
combination.
make it count. Allah.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kaká.
Karudin.
Kaká proving dependable as ever. Another terrific
Baiklah,
leg of this for
Pot.
him.
Well,
Alamak.
having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the
Buat
rest of the
apa
team
tak
knows
kat
he
situ?
can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
Pilihan
When he
yang
really
bapir.
wants to,
Baik.
this fella scores.
Now it's Del Piero. Rashford.
Alamak.
Hakimi.
Pergi lari depan dia
It's
pula dah.
Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this is a great position. It's Rashford!
Oh loh. Slow gila Wickfoot.
Messi. Palmeiras.
Palmeiras.
Upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it
Lucas
back as quickly
Torreira.
as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really...
Rashford!
Ui.
It's a loose ball.
Tak dapat. Rashid
And
putu.
he's there to belt it away. Kaká.
Kaká.
Here's an interesting matchup. And here's Rashford. Showing good feet. It's Rashford!
Oi, tak.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Rashford punya kaki kiri macam tak berapa ni lah.
Davids.
Ah, sekejap.
He's tried one.
Dia ada ke masa switch apa nanti? Ada je. Saya ada je. Saya ada saja. Main tak switch?
Position here.
Kau main nak switch?
Can he finish?
Baik.
They've done it.
Saya ada je. Saya organizer kan. Saya kena ada
It's a
lah.
ball clear.
Sepanjang switch tu saya ada.
Look back on that goal.
Yeah,
Tapi nanti saya lari-lari lah. Tengah selection batik. Tengah select mantap. Tunggu final je ni. Oi baik. Ramai ke yang join selection? So BB.
So that's 2 now
Dia dah
without
confirm slot
reply.
dah. Okay lah tu.
We're looking at a very different game now.
Dia ambil
Command
4 orang
has
je
been
kan?
established.
4 orang je kan?
Foden. Nice
Allah.
bit of trickery. And there's a beautiful
Ramai juga,
simplicity
16
about
orang
this contest.
join
Winning
selection.
running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Daripada yang liga kita tu siapa je yang ada? Awak, Laicis. Siapa lagi?
And here's Mbappe.
Laicis tu.
Mbappe. Coming up
Oh
to
ya, betul, dua tim,
half-time,
betul.
leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Maksud saya tu yang 4 orang tu satu
Maldini
tim 4 orang
spots
kan.
it and intercepts.
So memang dia minimum
And he's picked out the run.
maksimum penyertaan 2 tim.
Rashford! They are rampant.
Oh, awak dengan kombisan je. Tu yang Laicis tak join.
In double quick
Ke
time.
habis dah.
He has given that the lot.
Rasa macam saya ada nampak tu waktu yang dia orang buat Sucam tu, saya ada final day tu.
Any goalkeepers up against it.
Sebab yang lain rasanya je suka yang kelas. Okey, faham. Saya suka lain
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Allah, Rashford.
Chooses to take the bait.
Buat apa?
They'll want to make the
Tetew.
most of this turnover.
Apa tak? Apa tak? Tak kan? Apa lain?
There's a probing ball.
Skop. Pot.
He has found a way through.
Betul satu Kroni tak join session. Oh
Made a search
yeah.
for fullback.
Ada juga Kroni. Aduh, tak unit siap korang. Tak kawan lah.
Del Piero.
Mesti dia lepak kuti tu.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Ya, mana-mana pun ada Kroni circle ni ada je mana-mana. Biasa je. Janji kita tak kacau orang, orang pun takkan kacau kita. Santai di posisi tiba.
And here's Rashford.
What the heck, Pot? Alah, Pot.
Messi.
Benda tak Pot ni buat.
They need to
There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at
3-0.
half-time.
Peter, do
Kita
I
nak
really need to say
bagi
anything,
naik
or can
division
I simply
3 dulu.
refer you to the scoreline?
Sekejap lagi mungkin kita push division lawan user lah kan. Tak boleh nak friendly. Aduh, luang.
And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the
Allah.
same as they were before the break.
Ampunya pusing.
Araujo cuts it out.
Kemin.
Chiellini. Davids.
Ush, bagi siapa? Siapa punya?
Unrelenting,
Apa
uncompromising
benda
pressure on
lah
him.
ramai-ramai suruh kaki tak dapat bola.
Chiellini. Maldini. And it's Zanetti. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Tak ada orang duk.
Going face to face with his great rival. Alexander
Macam tu je dia ambil bola saya. Dang.
And here's Del Piero.
Ui, Ibrahim Konate.
It's a lovely neat
Nate
pass.
bro.
He's had it taken
Yup.
off him.
Ui.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes.
Keeper. Oh, baik.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Jauh kah?
Lam. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels.
Oh, lambat dalam.
Well, that was a period of possession which
Dapat bola
carried
tu sampai
just
mana
about
tak tahu.
no threat at all.
Oi, kena.
Great
Baik.
hit. It's a goal. It could be a lifeline.
Tambah kah?
Two more needed.
Palmeiras
Two
clearly
more
executed
needed.
that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once
go.
the ball was recovered.
Eh,
Palmeiras.
what are you
themselves a
doing?
fighting chance.
Get
Back
the
in
ball.
with a shout.
Oi.
Oh, what a ball he's
Baik,
in
baik,
here.
baik. Allah.
And here's Foden.
He's Foden.
Rashford is being harried and hassled.
Orang tepi ni.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter,
Dah.
that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision
Uish.
to get tighter.
Boleh dia sliding kat situ.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Substitution on the field.
Substitution on the fields.
Rashford. Coming on the field is number 8.
Konate
Nate.
ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through.
Weh, Konate ni
Konate did well to emerge
tepat
with the
betul lah
ball.
dia punya
That's a
timing.
contest to keep an eye on. Oh, played right into his
Pak
path.
ulur.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zanetti.
Yo. Tak siapa-siapa entah dia bagi bola tu. In the ball.
Lam. Knocks it out wide. It's a mighty
Oi,
effort.
dapat.
They've scored!
Let's go.
And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They
Mark
won it back
Alexander.
and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
I think the manager's
Penuh
claiming assist
Heki.
here.
Sains
So
rumah ni
now
dia.
the difference is 3.
Substitutions taking place.
Out to the left it goes.
Aduhnya.
Zanetti unable to make it
Zanetti.
happen for all his good intentions. Kaká. Oh, nice touch.
Ui, betul dah tu.
Quality ball. No outsmarting him this time. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. That's a has a goal!
Yes, sir.
It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the
Beautiful.
moment.
It's
Just
almost poetry in
beautiful.
motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Things looking so easy,
Hey.
almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can
Baik.
see their manager
Masih lagi baik.
screaming on the
Alamak.
touchline,
Tak baik.
telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty
Tell the
quickly.
team to
It's
calm
composure
down.
from here.
Coming on to
Del
replace
Piero.
is
Si sangat lah
Alexander
dia Piero. Tahu
Either
leading.
of these two will
Janganlah
come off
offensive
second
sangat.
best.
Take
back.
Dapat tu.
They're
Oh,
really getting no time
Keeper.
to think on the ball here.
Kylian Mbappe. Sampai ya.
Lam. That's Nedved. Davids. Del Piero charging forward, the
Cari.
ball at his feet.
Saya orang tak jumpa. Siut lah.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Passing through here.
Davids. Lam looking to run onto it.
Oi, kacau lah. Baru nak melepaskan satu ledakan
Messi. And
terbesar.
the number on the board is 3.
Allah, Mbappe. Wish.
Mbappe!
Masuk, mate.
It's there. Calm,
Apalah.
composed, confident. What a
Rezeki dia lah tu.
super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and
Buat
he just slips
benda
the other.
lah.
Well,
Nampak
they have a
skibot lah
goal,
betul-betul.
but it is surely too much to hope for a
Kena comeback ke tu? Push baik.
Valverde! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here?
Kena.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Awas. Siapa semangat guys? Aku kata stream.
substitution.
Tap screen dulu, share dulu. Yang nak friendly boleh check out kita punya bio guys. Satu donat ataupun check out bio.
Added time
Nah.
is up, and there goes the
Friendly
whistle.
satu donat ataupun check
So,
out
real
bio
showpiece
guys.
win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour.
Tu, 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 tu. Tu, 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 Belum, lagi satu game. Lagi satu game baru kita naik division. Skirt. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Apa ni? SG. Recepoto. Barcola.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up.
The big
Manager has
step
challenged
up.
his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot
Win
to
the ball.
prospective opponents
Nice.
for next season. This
Oh, jauhnya.
is it. Such scenes here. A sea of... There's the shot!
Nice.
Big relief, it just needed better
Ili
contact.
Damini,
Well,
thank
the most
you become
exciting
follower.
sight
Welcome to
on
the
a
stream.
football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defense.
Bonello
Brilliant.
Dlamini, thank you become follower. Welcome to the stream. And welcome. Mike Magnan, thank you for the like also.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see,
Allah.
the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty.
Blah
We
blah
hope
blah blah
Peter,
blah 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 blah.
being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more... It's Rashford!
Perlu lah kaki kiri
Well, he
Rashford
got
ni.
rid because he was under pressure.
Apa dia sepak kaki kiri ya? Yes, eFootball 2025. I'm playing eFootball right now. Allah. Barcola.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is eFootball
Just a talking to, I
2025.
think. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Well, I think the
True,
referee
true.
has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Rashford.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very
Yes,
alert
I'm
here.
playing against PSG.
That's the throw. And he's picked it up out wide. De
Pick it up.
Bruyne.
Oi,
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
baik.
Bit
Thank
too much
you
weight
for the
on the
love.
pass.
Gameplay Football PlayStation dah okey ke? Saya tak main kat PlayStation
Can he
bang. Saya
spark
main
a
kat
counter
konsol.
here?
Saya main dekat PC.
And
Ini
that
bukan
interception
PlayStation.
was most
So
necessary.
tak tahu
He read that
apa yang
really well
dimasukkan
and
dengan okey tak okey tu. Sebab ni PC bukan
But it
PS.
has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs.
Sel ada problem
No
ke
caution
PS
from
punya
them.
gameplay?
Lam gets across to intercept that. Rashford.
Allah.
Davids.
Yang ramai sangat pula tu.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Lam.
Dia nak masuk lah
Now
guys.
it's Nedved. Can he get away
Oi
here?
jauhnya first ball hang kakak oi. Kakarudin, Kakarudin.
Thereabouts gone.
What
and
are you
we still
doing?
await the first goal.
Ah, change set cok. Bijak lah.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcola
Cross kah?
could try cutting inside here.
Kan.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that
Ui,
won't
dah
be
cepat
the
tu.
last they'll see of him.
Nampak apa di
Barcola.
biru.
He's
Karut.
found the way through.
Oi ramainya. Ramai.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kaka charging forward.
Oi
the ball
lambat
at
lah
his
tolak bola
feet.
tu.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying
Paris Saint-Germain,
to establish
oi.
themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball. Peter.
And
Oi.
it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it
Marcos
is, and it's
Thuram.
always a
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative
Allah
ease.
Allah.
He won't be happy with that one.
Kakarudin tolaklah bola tu elok sikit.
Real chance. Well, now it's a
Baik.
race for the ball. Neymar with a beautifully timed run.
Allah. Benda dah.
And it's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids. Kaká.
Hai, selalunya.
Kimmich. Neymar.
Aima
Trying
Rodin.
to skip past his man.
Hai, senang pula lepas Marcos
Now
ni.
it's Neymar.
Quick laju.
Messi.
Oh, si
It's
keeper.
run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Tak lepas lah. Apa hal lah? Haus dah.
Throw in.
Shakira Zahari. Selamat datang.
Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. Great shot.
Baik pot.
There it is. And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
Baik duk pot.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Kena ke sebelah kanan sebabnya ke apa kaki kiri dia kurang. Kaki
They
kiri dia
have
kurang
what
duk.
they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How
First,
important will this turn
oi,
out
kena
to be?
skill.
This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, kau main skill ya.
Bruno
Sabar jap.
Fernandes. Kaká.
Sabar jap.
The only breakthrough then came late in the
Sabar,
first half here,
Hassan.
and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a very decent. There's the hit. He scored.
Ah, main skill lagi. Ah, main skill lagi. Ah, kena. Ah.
There was no getting to
Welcome to the stream, everybody. For those who just arrived, welcome to the stream.
He weighed up the
Don't
landscape,
forget
Peter, and he
to
stuck
follow,
it
like,
back
and
in
share.
the
Don't forget
corner.
also to subscribe our YT channel under the same name, YNZM.
Well, that's
Do
really
support,
winded
do
the
subscribe,
opposition.
guys.
You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from...
and the shot.
What a baller spot.
And again, they simply do not know
Sedap
what
tu.
has hit
Siapa
them.
ada respot yang baru ni, yang baru keluar minggu ni, pakai tu. Sedap.
And that is fabulous.
Ball control,
A true beauty of a goal.
selaju,
Well, the ball flight
speed
may be
ada,
unpredictable, but the
kicking
predictable
power
part
sedap.
was the technique. It screamed goal
Boleh lah
all
as
the
a
way.
apa highlight punya card, recommended lah kat kat dashboard ni.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Allah
There
tolong.
could be more on the way.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got space in the area. Can he
Alah,
finish?
kena respot pada.
Rashford finds himself offside.
Baru siapa selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Tak ada ke nak cukupkan 1k like di atas tu? Je tap screen sikit. Je tap screen sikit. Mitrien.
We hit half-time.
Orang lain, terima
So you
kasih
hear
untuk
the
like-nya.
chants of easy, and those are entirely justified.
Bagi yang belum subscribe kita punya YT channel, boleh pergi subscribe sekarang guys. Kita live di dua platform ni serentak, di YT dan juga di TT, nama yang sama, YNZM. Bolehlah pergi support saya juga di YT yang berada di TikTok. Boleh juga support saya ataupun subscribe saya di YT guys.
Zanetti.
Allah.
Been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nak pergi mana? Okay, dapat. Baik dapat.
Kaká. He's had a shot. He's kept it out just.
Terima kasih untuk 1.1k likes-nya. Thank you.
And we have our very first corner.
Dapat tak?
Climbs
Oh,
up
dah
big.
shipot.
That's another
Dah
chance.
shipot.
And it's in. And just like that, the man of the moment has
Hat-trick, mate.
his third. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players
think
have
they
that
should put-
natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Hey.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable
And
in this
with
match.
that-
Every single time he's been in
Oh.
possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too
Hello.
easy here. And here's the chance to counter.
Farudin.
Kaká,
Ui.
Koundé is there, and he can get that
Koundé.
clear. And it's Zanetti.
Shh.
Davids. Driving. Davids! It's anyone's ball
Tak
now.
dapat, Mat. Tak dapat. Joshua Kimmich.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Sabar. Okay.
Barcola.
Sabar aset.
Looking for
Alamak.
options for movement.
Oh, alamak.
Messi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've
Oh.
got to take it on another level.
Sapi go. Oh, jauhnya.
Bruno
Apa
Fernandes.
yang jauh sangat hang tahan
It's
bola
De
tu.
Bruyne.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Kaka proves too strong.
Allah. Tak beres kot,
Trying
Mat.
everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally, they've decided to single him out.
Okay.
Nedved, who does have an
Nedved.
assist to his name. Del Piero.
Del Piero.
Zanetti.
Pada Zanetti. Buat sendiri kah?
Shot a goal!
Oi, tak masuk. Tak
Danger
masuk.
averted for now.
How come?
Davids. Now it's Del Piero.
Oh,
And
diberi
Del
ruang.
Piero!
Diberi ruang untuk kita curl bola tu.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch.
Too
Where to
painful
next?
to watch.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Lionel Messi.
Neymar.
Neymar.
This is just off target.
Kah.
Now it's Rashford.
Apa dah
Well
Rashford
seen.
tolak bola.
Saw that coming. Kimmich.
Gimik.
And here's Thuram.
Dapat duk.
Nedved.
Allah. Bagi siapa,
De
Mat?
Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement
Tak asal
which
Marcus
raises
dia
hope.
main left side lah.
Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Weh, asal dia tak main dengan Nebet balik?
Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice
Masuk.
passing.
Allah.
He's had a hit.
Aish.
He scores. Some heroic
Dapat
goalkeeping,
juga.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper
3-1,
should have done a
4-1,
lot better.
5-1. Paris
Well, they
Saint-Germain.
have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a
Bagi
comeback.
siapa?
That's well seen too.
Bagi siapa, Mat?
Nice bit of skill,
Oh,
and he's
mate.
away. Messi, and it's De Bruyne.
Oh, ni.
Nedved. Now Davids. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Bang buat apa, bang? Oi.
And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here.
Wih, tak nak pusing, Mat.
Well, the defence
Kau
just
belakang
about
dorang.
came out on
Allah,
top,
lajunya.
but they were certainly tested.
Siapa dia lah laju ni? Nicholas Kuhn.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Alamak.
No way through.
Tidak boleh
Messi.
sampai.
And it's Del Piero. And here's Rashford.
Oh, Laporte. Yang bukan Pot.
It's not gone well.
Shooting je lah.
Stab it! Stick
Fixed it away.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Alamak. Ni kepala skun.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 18. Changement en cours.
Out towards the flank.
Allah. Ai.
It'll be a throw-in.
Alright. Nice.
Davids. Nedved.
Oh, boleh pula kena kaki dia tu.
And here's Gabriel.
Gabriel. Kawin. Ui, kawin. Baik. Lambat.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again.
Balls out.
Maldini. Nedved.
Sempat dia slide tu.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Foot in.
Dar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Set tak? Set tak?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared.
One last go kah?
Oh, what has happened here?
Buat apa tu?
And
Let's
the
go.
referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This
Naik ke Division 3. Ya, ya. Ye. Oh, yang ni main rating eh? Oh, main rating rupanya. Dah, main dulu. Main dulu. Sekejap lagi baru kita push dengan user punya division. Yang ni AI punya division. Sekejap lagi baru kita try. Kita naikkan ni dulu. Kita target dalam tiga kot. Kecil tak? Dia target 1-3. Target 1-3 lah Sudah saja welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and share. Those yang tak subscribe kita lagi di YT, do subscribe our YT channel. Do support, do subscribe guys. Dia tak trigger lah. Go. Let's go. FC Maribo. Our first game on Division 3 for AI Division. Let's do this. Susah tak? Ada susah sangat. Oh, ilah tak ambil. Hai, tak pick up. Pick up the ball, dia Piero. Awas.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but
Allah.
footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
He
Especially
can
over a dead
produce.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Bastoni
Yeah.
gets a foot in here.
Zanetti.
Just like so many of his
Nak
contemporaries,
pergi
is proving
mana?
very good at
Allah.
driving forward.
Let's go. Offside das.
And here's Rashford.
And it's a Rashford.
Zanetti. And here's
Oh,
Nedved.
lambat. Too slow.
Nedved really
Too
was
slow to
well marshalled
turn.
there because he was denied the opportunity to
Pot.
turn.
Alamak, pot.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Apa?
He's picked his way through. Perisic!
Dahsyat Perisic ni.
Nedved. No
Oh,
way through.
lajunya.
And it's Messi.
And it's
Now
Messi.
here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lovely feet. Hits one!
Ui, tak dapat syok.
Well, I'm not quite sure
Tak
he
dapat
needed
Joe.
to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's trying to
If you have just
score
joined
a
us, well,
goal
you've
for the
missed no goals.
team.
Nedved. Davids. Zanetti delivered. He rises!
Ui.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Okay. Kita okay. I will. Oh,
Zakaria.
Korea.
Beckham.
So,
Davids. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti.
apalah hampasi macam tu Zainal. Oh.
Great
Awak.
defending, strong and determined. The
Ush.
pass is intercepted.
Tak
Now it's
cukup
Messi.
kuat lah bola tu. Allah.
Look at the space here.
Redang keeper.
David Villa
What?
is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Safe.
And it's Del Piero. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this terrific
Well done,
header.
pot.
Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
First 10 goal Nice.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect
Must
angle.
push rest support. Tak, kenapa dia tak keluar?
Marcus Rashford.
Dia delay lah.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and
The
just as
first
the manager's been
goal of
reminding his
the
players,
game.
this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oi, selalunya.
Messi. And if
Tak
you have
masuk
just joined us,
enter.
still just
Tak masuk
one
apa?
goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Tak masuk ECM.
And here's Del Piero.
ECM tu apa lah?
Zanetti.
Duduk. Tak tahu lah ECM apa.
Keeper has taken decisive
Siapa?
action. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Football Club Malaysia.
Davids!
Tak masuk.
Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the
Tu
keeper
apa?
looks perplexed.
Persatuan ke?
That was hit
Tournament
with
ke?
real
Apa?
ferocity.
Yang Azam promoter tu.
Azam promoter.
And it's Messi. Kaká does
Oh,
really
tak,
well
tak,
to
tak,
win
tak.
the ball there. Kaká.
Rasanya
Azam
Still
kenal
want to
tak?
come off second best.
Azam mana ah?
Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Oh,
Azam mana satu?
smashing header.
Azam yang mana
Get
satu
that
tu?
clear.
Azam yang mana satu tu? Banyak orang nama Azam ni.
Dia main efootball mobile.
Challenge just a bit on
Mobile
the
tak
firm
kenal
side.
lah.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tak kenal. Sorry, tak kenal.
It's a quick one.
Saya pun bukan yang orang
Tak
kata
kenal
tak kenal.
David Villa.
Sebab saya bukannya
Played right into his
tournament
path.
punya
Messi.
player. Kita main sekadar santai-santai je.
Maldini. Now Davids.
Tak
It's
kenal.
Zanetti. Nedved. Looking tidy in possession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Malu.
Nedved.
What?
Who's sent
Alah,
one
tak
goal
sampai.
so far. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half
Ingatkan
time.
masuk
Both teams
sebab
heading
menang
to
boleh
their
wakil
respective
Malaysia
dressing
main kat
room.
Jepun.
And while there was a genuine flow
Oh,
about the
itu
game,
bukannya.
most importantly, there has been just one
Itu
telling
benda tu
moment.
memang ada dalam
Still
ni.
very tight here.
Azam
The
tu
game
dia
still
promote
up
je.
for grabs.
Yang tu Konami yang
And the
buat.
half-time score,
And there
1-0.
they are. Please welcome our
On the
players,
evidence of
everyone.
what we've seen,
Tapi benda
there
tu
weren't their lead,
dekat
there was
PC tak
genuine
ada.
intensity and
Dia
purpose
hanya untuk
behind
mobile
what they
dengan
brought to the
PS
game.
kan.
I think they'll want a strong
Tapi benda
start
tu
just
dia
after the break,
promote
though,
sebelum
to force
boleh
the issue that
crossplay,
bit.
sebelum update baru.
Saya
So,
masuk yang mobile punya.
so update yang baru ni konsol dah boleh crossplay. Sebelum update baru tu kan dia orang promote benda tu. Benda tu dia just mobile dengan PlayStation je. PC tak masuk.
Oh, betul juga konsol dengan mobile je.
PC tak ada. Tapi sekarang dah boleh crossplay dah. Maknanya siapa yang main dekat konsol, maknanya konsol sekarang satu je. PC, PS, Xbox, tu sekarang dah boleh cross platform dah. Dah boleh crossplay. Tu tak tahulah apa dia punya update terbaru berkaitan dengan tournament tu.
He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pasal tournament tu saya tahulah tournament tu.
Oh, what a
Tak
climb!
masuk.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids.
Ya kan dia yang buat tournament ke, dia yang buat community ke, dia promote je. Okay, faham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Promote ramai je orang promote. Saya pun tahu pasal benda tu.
Bukan hahaha.
Saya pun tahu pasal benda tu. Sebab kita main game ni kan, so kita tahu lah.
Nedved! Oh, split second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oi rap.
He's fouled him there.
Tapi
And he's going to have his
ECM
name
ke nama
taken.
dia? Saya tak rasa ECM nama dia. Sekejap saya tengok balik. Saya tak rasa ECM. Sekejap saya cari. Dia ada apa tau dia punya. Dia ada dia punya term dia. Sekejap saya cari. Bukan ECM. Saya rasa bukan ECM. Saya rasa lah. Sekejap bagi saya dapatkan kepastian dulu. Adakah benar? Mana tak jumpa lah pula. Dia benda ni tu lah. Kalau cari mesti tak jumpa. Kalau tak cari dia keluar. Nah. Ni before update. Kalau dekat Indo dia panggil Indonesian Cup kan, Indonesian Cup. Kalau dekat Malaysia dia panggil apa? Malaysia Cup rasa. Dia bukan ECM. Dia ada nama dia sendiri. Tu kat mana tu ya? Tak ingat lah saya pun. Bila cari tak jumpa mat. Bila cari tak jumpa. Problem ah. Tak jumpa duk. Tapi bukan ECM saya rasa. Dia ada nama dia. Kalau yang Malaysia dia panggil, kalau yang Indo dia panggil Indonesian Cup. Malaysia Cup. Malaysian Cup. Dia panggil Malaysian Cup. eFootball Malaysian Cup. EMC bukan ECM. Dia tu siapa-siapa boleh masuk. Janji ada mobile ataupun waktu ketika itu PlayStation.
Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Just coming up to the hour mark and it's still 1-0.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Even Perisic.
Challenge there, uncompromising. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tak fall.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Del Piero.
Ay, kenapa hampir masuk balik. Dah elok hang keluar hampir masuk dah.
Good pressure, just hounded him off it. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
Del Piero
Let's go.
sticks it away.
Stick it away.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Beautiful.
oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 18.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Alexandro Del
The contrast of moods
Piero.
are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Davids.
Allah.
Mbappe. And they win it back again. Davids. Kaka.
Buat apa? Ya
Beckham.
Allah.
And
Boleh
Bastoni.
ditinggal bola tu.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lambat. Nak pi mana?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And Del Piero!
Ui, dapat siap.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Alan Limbu, welcome to the stream.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
This is their second corner of the game.
Rashford.
Coming on to replace him is number
Tries to get it clear.
Domat. Saya tak ambil.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved.
Allah, Nedved.
Now it's
Mati step kat situ.
He's had it taken off him. Maldini. He's
Maldini.
beaten the last man. And here's Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe.
Pasal
and
guys.
simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's nice. And Del Piero.
Tak masuk. Tai.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Dia boleh pula main palang kat situ.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Ya.
And it's Del Piero.
Allah.
Ahead
Rap,
by
tak main.
2 and just about into the home straight.
Tak ada yang nak keluar pergi press ke. Oh, lah, ref.
It's a free kick.
Ball. Allah.
Now it's Beckham.
Allah kena.
Climbs up big.
Aish.
It's in.
Dapat
With
juga
so
dia Swizi.
little time left. Grandstand finish.
Ivan Perisic.
Beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dia counter Mat.
I think it's
He
time for them
counter.
to concentrate on closing this one out.
Belah.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero.
Uish.
Mamadashvili
Jauh
can pick
sangat.
that up.
Ivan
Into a
Perisic.
minimum of 4 minutes
Allah.
additional time.
Ya
Now
Allah,
it's
dia pergi
Messi.
masuk balik ke situ.
David Villa. So that's it. It is all
Mantap.
over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very...
37 poin. Bernard. Welcome to the stream, guys. For those who just arrived, welcome to the stream. For those in the YT channel on the stream, welcome to the stream also. Don't forget to subscribe. Push that subscribe button. Rashford tengah on form. We need to make use of him. Oh, agak baju Fortaleza ni.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices
Oi,
are
keras
flowing.
Mbappe ni, Mat.
And expectations are rising, and
Oh,
decibel
dia
levels
body
are
boleh, saya
rising.
body fall.
The noise is
Nipu punya
quite
referee.
something. You can feel
Dasar
what
referee
football
hijau.
means to the people in this
Ya,
match. Quick free kick.
Allah kena.
Oh, what a real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they
Nipu
would have
punya
been looking
referee.
at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige
Assalamualaikum.
so early.
Waalaikumsalam.
I was
Lano,
impressed with
selamat
both the
datang.
movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier
Lambat.
than perhaps we anticipated.
Sang. Fall.
Whistle's gone,
Aduh.
that's a foul.
Dia body boleh, saya body fall. Nipu punya referee. Dasar referee hijau. Fall.
He's pulled him up for that
Aduh, hai.
challenge.
Tarik futsal siap. Main.
Nedved.
Heavy dek. Well done lah Rashford.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's
Marah ni.
there!
Aku marah.
They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Allah.
It is a
Tenangnya
good finish.
tinggal
The
bola
odds were
tu.
against him. Little matter.
Apa tu?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Wait. Wait lah.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Pete.
Kaka!
Oh.
Just swings
Tak mau
wide.
masuk bola tu.
Kaka nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike
Moment of
was pure.
magic. Dapat. Ai, tak dapat.
Kunde.
Barcola.
Nice bit of
Jauh
skill,
sangatlah
and
Barcola
he's
ni.
away.
Kena Barcola ni.
Maldini wins the duel this time. And it's Del Piero. Well
Oi.
seen. Saw that coming.
That was well
Aju
played.
pula dia ambil bola tu.
stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to
Almost personal.
be. Del Piero. Oh, that looks a cracking
Allah,
ball.
pot. Bola lu pot.
Kimmich.
It's a decent chance to
Oi.
counter-attack.
Out. Out.
He
Dah.
is through here.
Tenet. Dah lah Zanati. Ai, tak
Oh, he's
dapat.
been caught on it here.
Baik.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Baik, rapot.
Lam. Kaka. And here's Del Piero. Bit of a
Oh, jauh sangat
communication
dapat larian
breakdown
tu.
there, it seems. Rafinha
Betul dah,
looking to
tapi
add to
jauh
his
sangat.
goal
Allah,
and reclaimed it in a trice.
reclaim it in the tries.
McAllister. Barcola.
Barcola.
Good work on the right flank here.
Hai ref.
Barcola has been caught there. It's a foul.
Hai, semua player dia ada gamemanship ke apa ni? Body sikit fall, body sikit fall. Sikit-sikit kau jatuh, sikit-sikit kau jatuh. Haish.
McAllister.
Apa tu? Oh lama, asal dia.
And here's Barcola.
Aus chef. Aish. Geram betul lah aku dengan referee ni. Wait, tak dapat.
Davids gets
Davids.
good distance on it.
Kena kan? Oi, Rafinha.
That's a half decent try.
Sabar jap. Kau sabar jap.
Lam. Kaka, who's set up one goal so far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. Oh, the ball's
Tempat
come loose
dia
here.
ambil bola tu. Ya.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. And Del
Oi.
Piero!
Ya.
And that is going out for a goal kick. And Gabriel. Hernandez.
Gabriel.
Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got
Yes,
the shot
sir.
away. They've done it. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Aos 38 minutos do primeiro
Uh.
tempo pelo jogador, camisa 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack
Ding,
than
ding,
defend, but now they're
ding.
going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's Lam. Kaka. Swept in.
Alah, dia tunggulah kat situ. Kan dia follow, dia tunggu kat situ.
Lam.
Hai, tak dapat.
Rafinha. Messi. Played out to the right. In with the challenge. Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Del Piero. Zanetti.
Dah agak dah. Mesti kena
Strong and
sliding.
determined.
Lepas ni bola tu jauh daripada kaki.
Have
First
to
touch.
say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Del Piero! And he hits the net.
And he hits the
A quite
net.
incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap
They
to begin
are
with. And to find
flying.
it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that.
Ui.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
To that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Habis, selamat datang.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Pap, pap, pap.
Spread it left.
Allah.
McAllister.
Tak lepas tak pala pun
Yeah, it
bola.
looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oi, baik. Allah.
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
Hernandez. Played
Oi.
right into his path. Mbappe.
Ui, double
Can he
touch.
finish?
Ui, nasib baik.
Mbappe really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Easy but very complicated. Yup. Mana bola tu?
Mbappe,
Tak nampak.
Davids. And it's Zanetti. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Nampak tak skill tu, guys?
Pinches it off him. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well,
Allah.
learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
Yo Hernandez.
McAllister.
Ah, dapat. Thank you for your service.
Del Piero.
Thank you for your service.
Big chance.
Tak masuk, bongok lah,
Played up
Pot.
towards the front line.
Nak buat apa,
Peter,
Pot?
is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, tu Pot.
It's run loose. Who's going to get
Problem lah,
there?
Pot. Problem lah,
Well,
Pot.
it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and,
Ada
and
cepat
slipped
kita
into
problem, guys. Tak nak
tunnel vision
score.
because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh,
He's tried one.
Allah, pergi shot pun dah. Salah
Mbappe.
tekan.
Barcola.
They want to be
Apalah.
quick here. It's breakaway time.
Acunya.
Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that
Hai,
was
Kimmich
brave
ni 2-3
defending
kali
and
dah
they
ni
got
potong
away
bola
with
ni.
it.
Oh,
Ding.
super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it
Correct.
was.
Tak full rep.
And he's managed to get free.
Tegak sangat.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball.
Konde.
That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Big header! And more and more and more!
More and more
And
and
with
more.
that, he takes home the match ball.
Hat-trick.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Alhamdulillah.
So now the difference is 3. Araujo. Nedved.
Benda lah hang letak bola macam tu ni, Viet.
Zanetti. Upamecano cuts out the pass.
Upamecano.
Front-footed pressing going on
Rapat
here.
tu.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Del Piero.
Benda doi.
Del Piero. And Del Piero!
Oh, leputin kau. Buat gaduh.
And that has been knocked clear. Davids. Goes back.
Lah, patah
He
balik
just
pula
didn't
dah.
have any support.
A searching ball that into space. Mbappe looking to run onto it.
Oh,
Well,
lorep.
some of the players here are letting their emotions
Ah,
get the
bocor,
better of them.
bocor.
They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Camisa 20 sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 14, substituição.
Del Piero. Davids. Davids. Good, strong midfield running here.
Ui.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's in!
Nice aim.
Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Win the ball.
Substituição.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's
Ui,
net.
Pelo jogador.
tak nak masuk pula.
Terrific save.
Masuk tak? Rumi. Tak dapat.
Upamecano getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Abang set. Jauhnya. Ulok sikit. Tak dapat, Mat.
He's found a way past.
Oi.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Macam tu je dia perkotak-katikkan kita.
Nedved.
Sat lu. Tempo bertenang lu.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Allah.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Bola floating tu dah.
Koundé,
Hyundai.
Gabriel, Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. Baik. Baik, ref.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Blows his
What a
whistle.
terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero, very much the hat-trick hero. What an
Granada. Vamos. Ngantuk, Mat. Ush. Mission apa ni? 424.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Tak dapat. Itu bom. Olise.
Some scenes here, a sea of team
Moses
colours,
Lopez.
songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes.
Hai. Aju, Mat, kata.
You can see we've already started here.
Hai. Allah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bagi siapa tu?
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it...
Big chance!
Kena juga.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't
Tak
question the
masuk
quality of the
bola
run.
Del Piero
He'll
tu.
have to answer for the rest.
And we have our very
Alah
first
slownya.
corner.
Kuatnya. Kejap slow, kejap kuat.
Araujo, great ball, and he's in here.
Tak.
Granada have the
Controller
chance
tak
to go
detect
the other
siap.
way. Now it's Havertz.
Olise. Oh, baik.
Olise on a charge, up for a header.
Oh, Heather.
Delivery, but no joy.
I thought
Eh,
the
tadi banyak
win
lagi.
work
Pasal dia
was
tak detect.
A1. The defending and finishing was
Macam-macam
anything
tu.
but.
Chiellini. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Del Piero. Excellent challenge there.
Aduh, Salibatun Saadi yang ni besar betul kat situ.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ya,
Nedved,
Ah,
and he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do
Tapi
something
tak ada
to
left-footed lah.
prevent a goal then.
Nedved considers his options. And a real chance to break the
Tak
deadlock.
boleh footed cok. Davis je. Raya. Masuk ni.
And
masuk.
how good was that? He's got himself an
Dalam dia cakap
absolute
tak masuk, tak yakin dengan Davis kita.
That was
Masuk kan.
beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made
Something
it look
close
effortless,
to
clearly
genius,
a
dude.
training ground perfectionist.
En el minuto 14, el dorsal 26.
Baik kena palang.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nedved. Rashford goes steaming forward. That's a nicely measured pass. Kaká!
Kakak.
It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Let's
Well,
go.
we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very
What a
tasty
pass
combination.
from Marcus Rashford.
En el minuto 17.
So that's two now without reply.
And things
Two
are much
now
healthier
without
in their
a
favour.
reply.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is
Alamak.
good strength. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Aduh, Sergio Busquets tu.
Olise.
Olise.
Olise goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender
kesan
though,
no,
who was
betul.
ever so determined. And
Sergio
that
Busquets ni
interception
2-3 kali
was
juga ni.
most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Olise.
Olise. Oh, keeper.
Oh, that was vital.
Oi,
And the finish.
bisa keeper. What a
Nedved.
save from the goalkeeper.
Davids. Nedved. Neither of these two want to
Yeah.
come off second best. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Tak, saya lupa nak on benda. Kita tak on benda ni. Kita dah division 3 kot. Allah.
Good defending, albeit
Bando,
from an
mate.
unexpected source.
He's dealt with
Right.
that very well, Peter.
Win the
It's
ball,
a real show
win the
of
match.
discipline.
Tak, Sergio Busquets ni dah
That's been
macam
intercepted.
He read that really
dah
well
macam
and stopped
Vieira
it.
dah, bola asyik melekat kaki dia je. Kena tu.
Olise!
Oi, bocah keeper.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been
Jose
caught on it
Lopez ni
here.
siapa, mate?
Nedved. Del Piero. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. And it's Del Piero. Salam. Nice control. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Corner number 2 then.
Corner number 2 then.
And he's taking no chances there.
Bos.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Zanetti.
Ya 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 ya.
Nicked it back promptly.
Mana bola?
Zanetti. And here's Nedved. And here's Rashford.
Ui,
there to
betul
clear
dah
it.
tu. Betul dah, mate.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
Ui,
That was
panjang
well
pula
played,
kaki kanti ni.
Well stopped.
Irwin.
Mana-mana mai kaki dia panjang kot tu.
Conte.
Right,
The pressing's intense, and it's paid
Oh.
off.
let's go. Let's go.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Tapi bohong. Ui, kena tiang. Aish. Ui, yang kena bohong ni.
And they've got rid.
Win the ball. Ui, tak menang.
Now it's Havertz.
Habad. Oh, baik.
Habrá 2 minutos
Nanti ngai bola pula dah Nedved.
Nedved. Kaká. Davids. And it's Zanetti. And it's Zanetti.
Set dulu.
And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, the ball's come
Ujung-ujung
loose here.
Ujung lah.
That's just
Ujung pun tak nak masuk.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by
Remarkable
goals,
context.
and two between them at half-time. Here we go again then.
Let's go. Allah.
Nice interception, his
Tak ready
positioning
lah pula.
spot on. Gnabry.
Gnabry. Gnabry.
Busquets. And here's Kante.
Baik. Let's go.
Nedved.
It's a decent chance to
Lambat.
counter-attack.
That's a decent clearance.
Lambat tolak. Rashford lari dah.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Gnabry.
Gnabry.
Davids.
Correct.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
Keras
out.
tu.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Allah. Dia main.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh,
Ya
easy
Allah,
pickings there.
panjang pula kaki Kante ni.
Havertz. Havertz.
Oh, baik.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Early stages of the second half.
Aduh,
and still
aduh, lambat
two
lah.
between them.
Tak ada yang
So, Jim, is that the
buat
manager
movement untuk
telling the
dapatkan
forwards
bola
that
lah.
they must stay forward for
Hai,
now?
ref.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kena je.
Maldini gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee
Oi,
will soon change his status.
Dennis Arwin. Ya Allah, ni
Bumps him
baik.
off it and wins back the ball.
Zanetti.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Pagi je lah kat Kante tu ref.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Lihat sekali lagi.
Perfect chance to extend the advantage. Straight at the keeper.
Kamu crossing untuk
Might
hitting.
be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Nedved. And here's Del Piero.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Lam.
Pot.
And here's
Pot.
Rashford.
Mantap
Lovely
pot.
bit of skill.
Baik pot. Nak pergi mana pot? Nak pergi mana pot? Oi pot.
Well, the defence proved infallible there.
Buang bola lah
But that
pot.
won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kante. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's
Aye,
good that
ref.
someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Polisi.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there.
Tapi banyak potong bola kita
Neither
lah.
party overly willing to compromise.
Allah.
Out to the left it goes. Another
To the
pass
left
just
it
keeps it ticking over.
goes.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Hmm.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently
Alah,
loves the
hai.
contest. Great ball if he can get there.
Gnabry.
Oh, smashing header. Oh, and they really should have been made
Right.
to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
7
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
14.
sides, actually.
serán sustituidos por El dorsal 13.
Offside actually.
El dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
75 minutes played.
Ay, 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 ay.
Just eases him off the ball. And they're quick to get it back. And he's lost his man here. Zanetti shot a goal.
Betul dah
Not pretty, but it
tu.
gets the job done. And here's Del Piero. He is just caressing the ball. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rashford. Rummenigge.
Oi, Rumi.
Saliba gets it clear. Ball's gone out of play. So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a llevar a cabo
Drogba
un
to
cambio
come
de
on. A
jugadores.
change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Del Piero.
Aduh, dekatnya dengan
There's a beautiful simplicity
badan lah.
about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Terus ke bata.
dogged defence on the other.
Dia dah gerbah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Succumbs to the
Oh, for
pressure.
the referee.
Just
Lay
5
on.
minutes remaining now.
Mana orang tepi tu tak nampak lah.
Pass somewhat off target.
Buat apa dia bit?
He's
Oh,
picked his way
kena ni,
through.
kena ni.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ai, lambat nak pergi mana lah.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Zanetti. And the shot!
Dapat lagi dia ni.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance
sempat
at times
dibelok
of
je bola tu.
determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the...
1-3. Dah try division 2 kot. Tempat ke? Try lah. 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping
Sadio
to be
dia
treated to
mentinggal.
a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Bagi siapa dia bit? Ni macam-macam
The
ni bit.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now
Oi,
to perform.
sempat pula dia datang.
The action has already started.
Sorry Alba.
That,
Jom.
Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
2-3 orang kat situ tu.
Son Heung-min.
Niceties are not part of this
Hey.
approach. This is actually quite
Itu
aggressive.
kan?
He's got the shot
Allah.
away! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
On heels rather than toe.
What a
Allah.
delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Ya Allah, kenapa lah dia tak main balik dengan apa nama kau? Del
Pass is,
Piero.
somewhat less than ideal.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh ni. Jordi Alba.
It's really well manoeuvred.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's
Dia tak
up close
passing
and
betul.
personal.
And it's Zanetti.
Hai, dah berjaya tipu Van Dijk. Si Kante pula datang.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing
Allah.
and turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Araujo running with the ball. Araujo.
Aduh,
He's gone for goal.
apa benda yang di
It's off
shooting macam
target
tu?
and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Allah. Aduh, pendek yang kaki hang.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rashford. Oh, that's a key
Oh.
interception.
Oh, dia tu pot.
Messi.
Kan dia tu pot.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Foden.
Odin.
Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oi.
Zanetti
Tak
just
lepas
loves to
masalahnya.
go forward whenever he can.
Allah. Oh, kena.
He's had a hit. He's got a goal.
Tiup lah.
And this is getting better and better.
Well, it always comes down
Kita
to the
terlalu
telling
bernafsu
final
untuk
pass,
skor.
and that was a beauty.
Betul lupa untuk bertahan.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to
Gerah
say
gila
that the
Kante dia.
contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves
Challenge
to
dia
go
menang pula.
and wrap things up.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Tak lepas cuy.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Half an hour played now. Great ball. Del Piero!
Tak masuk kan.
Rashford! Big relief, it just needed better
Tak nak masuk tu.
contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Back into this.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That is
Valverde.
good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Kante.
Valverde is in a really good position out wide.
Dia bagi dia change set mat.
Son Heung-min, great chance! Zanetti. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Del Piero. Zanetti.
Alah.
Conte.
Apa. Dia tak bergerak kat situ. Bongok.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Not the best distribution.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first
Weh,
half.
ambil lah bola tu.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rashford.
Oh, boh, dia peru.
He has found the way. And Del Piero!
Let's go.
It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
All is on doing.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of
Susah
themselves
mana
and
bola
lose
ni.
their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Tak ada ni lah.
No, that's been intercepted.
Ada backup.
And it's Zanetti. Nedved.
Allah Akbar.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being
Ada
perfectly
saya
balanced.
ada. Pasal kau pula tak tahu.
And plenty
Thank you
of
for the
thrills to keep the
gift.
crowd warm.
Thank you,
We'll be
thank you,
resuming
thank you.
in a quarter of an hour from
Good.
now. with the
Good.
scoreline
Thank you, bro.
2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive,
Thank you
that
for
may
the
have a bigger
gift.
bearing as
Welcome to
to
the
who
stream, by the
emerges
way.
victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero is
Split
offering a
second
right smile
reaction.
there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Oh, that
Ada
was
di
a
Gea
brilliant save.
Araujo
ni.
really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Araujo. Nedved. And here's Zanetti.
Allah.
Messi, who's set up one goal so far.
Oh, lorep.
Mbappe. Oh,
Ya Allah.
lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. Kaká. Oh, that was
Oi,
vital.
apa hantar bola tu duk.
Valverde. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit?
Allahu Akbar.
Mbappe.
Tapi Allah.
He's done very well to take that back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Del Piero!
Jauh.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually
Gea
didn't
ni
do an awful
perform
lot
bodoh.
wrong, to be honest.
Nedved. Davids. And the pass is
Zanetti nak
intercepted.
lari-lari lah. Janganlah berhenti. Gila lah Zanetti ni.
And it's Del Piero. Well, it just
Wih.
petered out. No penetration at all.
No
Having
penetration
had a great
at
clear
all.
of the ball. Nedved. And that's been
Apa
intercepted.
benda
That was well
yang kita
played.
struggle sangat
Well
ni.
stopped.
Araujo. Del Piero. Very nicely done.
Apalah yang
Mbappe
macam tu
looking
duk.
understandably energised after his goal. Conte.
Conte.
And it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Allah.
Alexander-Arnold.
Ya.
Messi. He's playing it
kena.
through. Mbappe! And it's in!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Defend tertidur lah guys.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
After 72 minutes.
Pantai dia ni.
Two up and
Gerah
into a
betul
position
lah.
of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Rashford.
This is actually quite a
Rashford.
courageous move and I'll add ambitious.
There's the
Allah.
shot.
Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin,
Why?
bicep to bicep, and he
Dia.
wins out.
Such good technique.
Davids. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this
Rummenigge!
Oh yeah.
Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled in
Ah.
there.
Apa benda Syak referee?
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Kaká. Coming on to replace him is
Bastoni.
number 5, Bellingham.
Alah ni. Tak ada ni.
It's Rashford. He's played it back.
they're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Allah Allah Allah, silap. Masih baik. Oh,
Lam.
passing jadi apa?
It's Bellingham. And it's Zanetti. Del Piero. Bastoni calmly
Oi, keras
anticipates.
gila lepas tu ni.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Allahu Akbar.
And here's Del Piero.
Tak foul tak foul. Thank you, ref.
Modric.
They've
Thank
got
you,
to be
ref.
quick moving this forward.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good strength. Well, the
Allah.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
Ayah.
tested. And
tak
smartly
pas.
reclaimed.
Defend dia rendah sangat.
Camavinga.
Camavinga.
Now it's Del Piero.
Ui, tak
Added
foul
time
ref.
going up here.
Thank you, ref.
It's 3 minutes.
Thank you, ref.
And it's Modric. Messi. Maldini does well to get it back. Well
Taunya.
read. Nice interception.
Jauh-jauh nak pergi mana?
Davids. Del Piero.
Shh,
Bastoni
tak
kept
betul lah
aware.
guys.
That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
FC Barcelona. Hmm. Mana Rashford? Tak jadi lah Rashford.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is
Scoot.
much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the
Team
perfect
and
soundtrack.
away.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football.
Oi, ball watching ke?
Ensuring that
Oi,
yet
wait.
again this will be an occasion for the
Also.
game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Ayah.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kaká.
Pompet lah.
Zanetti. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Oh, yo, silap.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Allah.
This game
Apalah
could
nak.
flip
Oh, shush.
on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on...
He's got the shot away!
Oh, it's die-hard
Pot,
defence
ambil lah bola
and
tu,
the willingness
Pot.
to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
Eh,
That was well played, well stopped.
iklan Rice.
Looking for the run. Now it's Rice. So a third of the
Kau
match or
kenapa ni,
thereabouts
Viet?
gone.
Oi.
And the shot!
Susah ibu.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Del Piero. Kaká, and he's in on goal. Shot a goal.
Ui,
Oh, that was a brilliant
asu
save.
Really
sport.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sat.
Barcelona applying the press here.
Oi,
A
2,
high
3
press.
kucing berlari.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand.
And the shot!
Yes, sir.
And he's done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Kiri Chong.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter.
Ada
I get
los.
the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He can run onto that. Del Piero tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Double quick
Yeah,
time.
the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pass
Finish
is
was actually
bang on.
too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Oh,
When's the next goal
hey.
coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zanetti. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good read.
Baik sikit je.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinches it off him. Zanetti.
Oh,
Odegaard. De Bruyne.
oh, yo. Oh,
Lewandowski! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Rafael Leao. Lewandowski. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Rashford! Oh, what has happened here? And the shot!
yeah.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rice.
Rice.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just
Alah,
hounded him off it.
kena belok pula dah.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafael Leao. Kaká producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Baik.
Kaká providing an outlet on that flank. Nedved. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Ui. Sikit
There's a
lagi.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged. And Del Piero!
Hampa pergi
Oh,
cong.
fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's
Tangkul
doing
pula
his
tu buat
job properly,
apa.
Peter, that's for sure.
Ui,
Alexander
cangkul pun
Arnold.
cangkul lah.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just... And the half-time whistle goes.
Set, show.
opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that
Betul,
half,
betul,
Peter,
betul,
and the
betul.
break may influence a change
Padu
somehow,
apa
but
main
no
AI je
vote
ni.
to-
Tengah push division
It has
AI.
been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Baru lepas kalah tadi. Kalah dengan AI waktu tu.
That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos.
Dashboard tak nak belah lah
Van
guys.
Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Dia tak nak belah. Dia boleh tunggu
Fernandes.
dekat situ ni pot.
That has
Hamba
been
apa pot.
slow wide. Now De Bruyne.
Oi, baik.
Rafael Leao.
Jangan bagi dia keluar.
He's being chased here by
Oh.
an unwelcome
Oi,
guest.
pas.
Kaka.
Carlos.
Chance here to counter.
Oi, jauhnya.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti.
Allah.
Mbappe.
Kakak not ready for that lah.
Bodies through the middle. Araujo makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oi, 2-3 orang kat situ jadi apa, mat?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Allah.
Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
What
It's
the
up for a
ball.
header.
Eh,
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Zanetti. Nedved under intense pressure.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Aju, siapa dia ujung ni? Arnold ke?
Nedved. Zanetti.
Aduh, bola slow sangat lah si siapa nama kau? Peru.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an
Keras sikit.
interesting matchup.
Aduh, baru nak keras sikit.
Martini with a definite foul there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. He rises.
Ui.
Decent enough try.
Lewandowski did
Lewandowski.
give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jap. Memang tak menang lah bola tu
Alexander-Arnold.
dengan Van Dijk.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's been
Ya
shifted
ya ya
off.
ya 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 ya.
Del Piero. Kaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Zanetti.
Alah, Peru tak nak belah.
And here's Nedved.
Ai, spot.
Ødegaard. De Bruyne.
Tak cukup kuat lah bola tu.
And here's Rashford.
Oi, pot buat apa?
Bastoni. Ødegaard.
Oh,
Distributed tidily.
dekat.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Mbappe. The
Bring the
pressing's
ball.
intense and it's paid off. Kaka. He can run onto that. In with the challenge. Lahm puts his foot on the gas.
Eh,
Kaka. And it's Nedved. Zanetti.
tak dapat tu.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated
Yo
by the crowd.
Hernandez.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's
Oi.
tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ai, selono.
Lahm. Del Piero. Zanetti has it in a wide
Jauh
position.
pada kaki mat Janet oi.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern day fullback.
Baik.
Referee's given a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 41 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Mbappe
Se va a
going
llevar a
face to
cabo un
face with his
cambio de
great
Ui.
rival.
Bagi siapa?
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Lam powering forward here. Nedved.
Sekejap.
Interesting ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct
Aish.
from a modern coach's
Bagi
mindset.
harapan palsu je.
And he's straight offside. Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come
Hai,
loose.
ujung-ujung kaki pula dah.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Allah, dulunya. Ish,
It is a corner. Good
Assalamualaikum.
chance.
Bila boleh lawan? Bila boleh
It's their
lawan?
second corner of the game.
Satu donat ataupun check out Bayu.
Header!
Check out link di Bayur ataupun satu donat untuk satu match.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his
Tapi
effort there.
ini beritahu siap-siap. Ini konsol bukan mobile. Takut nanti ada yang salah faham. Ini bukan mobile,
Added
ini
time coming up
konsol.
here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Nedved. Can he get it through?
Oh,
Kimmich
ya, tekanlah link dekat Bayu tu.
could move up a gear here.
Tekan link dekat Bayu. Ada benda tu.
Lewandowski.
Ada QR tu, jangan risau.
Oh,
Ada je.
easy pickings there.
Tekan je link di Bayu.
And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.
Tekan link dekat Bayu tu, ada yang friendly match tu. Lepas tu ada QR dalam tu. Bolehlah scan. Pam. Tapi ni konsol tau. Nanti orang yang main dekat mobile pun nak juga. Nak friendly ke? Terus kita. Baru kita nak friendly kah? Dia tengah scan kah? Baru tengah scan kah? Betul. Saya nak masuk game ni. Kalau nak friendly saya tunggu. Kalau tak saya masuk game. Sana kita tunggu Abi Roy dia nak friendly ke, dia saja tanya ke apa. Kalau dia nak friendly saya tunggu, saya tak masuk game. N. Adakah? Tak ada je. Abi Roy tak ada je. Tak ada, saya masuk game naik. Ya. Ada. Ya. Mari kita masuk game. Mari. Yes, wir haben Raja foto. Ooh.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Del Piero!
Ooh, dia main crossbar pula dah.
Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Jauh sangat. Anderson Moraes. Mak ai bola kau.
He's away. And he
Buat
was quick
gaduh.
to react. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around. And he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Allah,
Quite no argument from me on that one.
Duduk belakang orang jadi apa, boy?
Chiellini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Del Piero.
Ini seorang lagi.
What you've seen, Jim, over
Apa ini
the
duduk
early
belakang orang?
moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Tak nak masuk,
it looks
guys.
like he tried to give it some extra
Tak nak
width.
masuk.
Zanetti. And here's Del Piero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Del Piero.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
Berada.
A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Van Dijk.
Van Dijk. Wih, tak dapat bola tu.
Mbappe. Already through the middle.
Usih lagi apa?
Zanetti.
Buat apa? Kakak dengan Zanetti buat apa kat situ?
Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. Burn.
Allah.
And it's Ribery. That's beautifully way.
Baik.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rashford.
Siapa?
Zanetti. Decent hit.
Aduh, ya bola tu. Bagi siapa, boy?
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's very neat. Chance to finish. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Davids. Del Piero. And he's surging through.
Allah.
Well, that
Oh, dia tak
defending
cukup
is
kuat dah.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Harry Kane.
Now it's Kane, and the shot.
Oi. Shot. Bola dulu.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nedved. Kaka.
Subhanallah, kakak.
Messi.
Harut.
Caicedo. Burn.
Alejandro Grimaldo.
And it's Nedved.
Aduh, awas sangat.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ya Allah.
And here's Kane.
Sudah.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Sudah.
To go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Turns and goes back. Kane.
Siut lah.
Now Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Allah.
Kane. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Ribery. Oh, smashing header. Now, in he goes again.
Bahaya.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Pape.
And now they can spring out of
There will be
defence.
1 minute added time.
Nedved. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half.
Let's go.
I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, that's the
That's
first
good.
attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Nak pergi mana sebenarnya Del Piero? Allah.
Mbappe! Shot a goal! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ya Allah.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
Weh, ya
bang.
Allah. Hai, tingginya.
Look at the space here.
PSV making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Duduk. Aduh, Rashford. Main-main lah Rashford.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Lam. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bola
Bops him off it and wins
syankui.
back the ball. Back into the middle. Can he get away here?
Wih, rap.
Well, this is exactly the approach they
Harry
have to take now,
Kane.
Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Wish tak sampai tu.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Davids.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the
Apa
time has arrived to start
benda lah kau
taking
passing
risks.
macam
They
tu,
may well be happy
syaitan.
just to level this. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi. It's a goal kick.
Pinggang apa dah?
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero. And they win it back again.
Apa benda passing tak pergi ni.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Sejuk lah.
Nedved. Now this tries a shot.
Tak apa tu.
Danger averted for now. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Oi. Defend dia datang sampai 2 orang man.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Del Piero running with the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Macam mana Luhu ni kacau lah.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ball.
Stood up well to him there. Rashford.
Keras gila.
Davids. Great ball and he's in here.
Subhanallah.
That's really well
Apalah yang
manoeuvred.
payah sangat.
He
Nak
is
tembus
through
defend
here.
dia.
Ribéry. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to
Bagi
happen, it's got to
siapa?
happen
Siapa
now.
dia?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on
Duduk.
themselves.
Caicedo. Oh, this looks sharp. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Apalah dibuatnya.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Rashford. Number 22, Pepper. Coming on the field, number 8.
Driving forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Alih
He read that
otak.
really well and stopped it.
And it's Ribéry.
Allah kena.
Kane.
PSV can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Zanetti. Del Piero.
Apa benda dia
Has a
Piero ni?
look and place it forward. Kane, who's set up one goal so far. That's really well manoeuvred. So just
Sayangnya
one extra
game
minute
ni
for
kalah.
stoppages. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of
Very
endeavour,
final.
effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you.
Okay. Berjalan kita 2 jam setengah. Okay lah guys. Saya pun pinggang pula duduk lama-lama. Like, terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih untuk like and share. Terima kasih yang hadir. Terima kasih yang support. Didoakan agar semuanya dipermudahkan segala urusan. Diberikan rezeki yang melimpah ruah. Diberikan kesihatan yang baik-baik saja. Dilindungi daripada penyakit yang kita tak nampak. Diangkat segala musibah yang sedang melanda. InsyaAllah. Saya gerak dulu. Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum.